Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So the Golden Week 2021 GT characters, GT Goku and GT Super Saiyan Vegeta have gotten their EZAs. Was a very exciting dual Dokkan Fest at the time. Them being Super Saiyans wasn't the craziest, but if you guys remember, it was the first shared Golden Week, which was very exciting. And then of course their active skills were just a barrel of joy to see. Let's take a look at the build I went with Goku. So, again, I have been explaining this a lot. Like, I guess I'll just tweet this build out. And I'm certain I would get a lot of people who are like, Nani? What's going on? Why are you not doing more dodge? And it's like, bro, I'd love to do more dodge. I would. But, there's 50 dodge canceling fights. So, I don't know. For GT Goku, even though I'm grinding like crazy in the Whis event, bro, it's tough to get equips in there, even doing 1,000,000 runs per day. So this guy got the bronze and the silver are 10th anniversary equips he got. I'll just use them, right? And we'll go like this. I mean, if there wasn't dodge canceling all over, I mean, probably like full dodge would be good, but I'm gonna just rock like this. Remember that this kid is gonna be pretty much guaranteed critting at almost all times. Or it's gonna be very close at the very least. He's gonna do a lot of damage, right? He's gonna have a lot of crits coming out. Because remember, he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. Like these, in 2025 so far, these nuking characters that are Rainbow Orb Changers and create their own orbs are pretty fun and pretty good. I do think that this guy is pretty solid. Now, he is kind of pretty heavily restricted. I don't really mind so much with EZA TURs of this level. But, I mean, I do think that this is very important for this guy. You could probably still run him without worrying about this, but it would be more so he could easily get caught at that point. I don't really enjoy characters who are just, like, non-competitive against boss super attacks. So, I mean, I probably am not going to run him much off a Giant 8 Power GT Hero. The great news, though, is that with this guy, and with Vegeta's EZA, Giant 8 Power is now a very competitive team. Just as an example, I think Giant 8 Power is better than Universal Travel Saga Turno Power, right? Just as an example of a team I think Giant 8 Power is better than. So, let's jump in. A little bit late to this, but your boy did have some IRL stuff going on today. Crazy, I know. Wow. Bro, listen, I had stuff scheduled for after anniversary, and Amatsu was like, I got one more for you. Anniversary's going until March 18th, so whatever. But alright, we'll jump into GT Goku. We'll see how effective this guy's going to be. I guess, I don't know, maybe we'll do a run, you know, on Giant 8 Power and then a run off of Giant 8 Power. Maybe not. If you're going to run this guy, though, I really think it's best to just run him, I mean, either GT Hero or Giant 8 Power. GT Hero is not really a real team, but, I mean, whatever. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, guys. So here we are in a fight. Now, one thing that's certainly going to be a bit of an issue, I think, with the GT Goku, well, not really an issue, but just what he's going to become. On the Giant 8 Power team, I mean, if we look at kind of like the flow of the team, it's pretty clear exactly what we're going to get, right? Which is going to be probably LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then maybe Grade 8 Vegeta. Slot 1, slot 1. Bam, bam. Obviously, we need a good defensive character in slot 1. The two characters in slot 2 for each rotation is going to be AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because, I mean, he's like a top 5 level in the game contender. His impact is, it's crazy. You know, I don't know. It's, when you see the things he does to a lot of these characters, Daima Vegeta, you know, Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like, you go through so many of these characters and the impact that AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku has, it's crazy. But having one of those on each rotation on this Grade 8 Power team, and then all of a sudden, all these characters are going to be very tanky. So GT Goku is going to become just kind of like a floating character. But, I mean, make no mistake, I mean, he's going to be a very dominant floating character, right? Now, he is a nuker. So, I mean, I guess we'll hit this. Obviously, we're going to have to rock one of the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus in slot 1. So we can get 7 orbs. Looks like regardless it's going to be 7. Okay. So let's just go over some of these basic effects for GT Goku right here. Just to kind of get like a rundown of what he's doing here. So 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. He creates rainbow key spheres as well. Very good. When attacking with 12 or more key, gets 30% attack, 20% defense, and then 10% chance to crit per key sphere. So we'll get 7 orbs real quick. Let's just hit this. Look at his stats right here. So we're at 579k defense right there. Let's just go ahead and hit this right here. And then we're going to notice that it's exactly the same. It's because GT Vegeta and GT Goku, their buffs activate, obviously, when they attack, right? But multiplicative buff is what it is. So that's why their stats can, you know, kind of like sprout forward so crazily. So, let's go back to his passive here. What's super attack effects right there? Passive right here. All right, so then, with 3 key spheres, he becomes super effective against all types. 5 key spheres gets a guaranteed additional super, is always a W. Per GT hero or Giant Ape Power ally in the turn, besides himself, he gets 77% defense and 20% damage reduction. So right now, Goku's got 40% damage reduction. From what I saw, people were vastly underrating how good this Goku is. He is, I think, restricted, right, to like pretty much this team. I don't see myself running him off of that, but I think he's going to be really good on this team, and I think he's going to be really defensive on this team. And remember, I mean, you're going to have double EGL Super Saiyan 4 Gokus on this team, man. It's gonna be hard for a lot of these characters to die. If we're fighting Rib Rian and like battle hard and formidable foes or some shit, sure. But it's like a lot of these characters, it's gonna be tough to kill them with double Super Saiyan 4 Goku around, EGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, his impact is that big. Then first turn, he gets a guaranteed additional super. That's good to help him get to the active. And then, so again, this is a new thing, you know, when activating the active skill. Now, we see LR characters have this. When activating active skill or at 24 key. But I do not recall another TUR that gets a buff specifically for the active skill. Again, showing us they have no intention of ever changing active skills, right? But that's bad for AGL Vegito Blue, STR Super 17, characters like that. Bad active skill conditions are going to stay bad active skill conditions even after the EZA, unfortunately. But this Goku does get 350% attack and a guaranteed crit for the active skill when he does the active. Now, the active condition used to be really quite difficult for super attacks, was a problem back when these guys first came out. Please dodge. EGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku is pretty crazy, but yeah, this Goku Black hits like a feather, by the way. You know, EGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku is really good, but, I mean, you know, if we got to run him in Slot 1, which, you know, we had to here, I mean, that's what could happen. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah, back in 2021, it was difficult to get the 19 right there, okay. It was difficult to get his active skill. It's not really going to be so difficult this time. So we got that. Guaranteed. No crit? What? We have a 70% chance to crit right here. Here's the additional right here. Damn, he jumps up quite a bit, huh? He gets 50% attack and defense per super attack. On a super attack effect. No crit again? Nice triple super turn 1, though. That's beautiful. Bro, we have a 70% chance to crit, Goku. Are you kidding me? Okay, nice. Yeah, some little Timmy out there, their AGL UI Goku just got butt-fucked in a run, man. When you see some shit like that, that's what that means, man. The damn poor Timmy, man. He's out there crying, dude. UI Goku sucks. Although, to be fair, y'all, hey, it's been a minute since y'all have seen UI Goku's in anywhere near my top 10. That's all I'm saying. And then Goku does also have massively lower defense, but yeah, oh boy, massively lower defense, oh boy. All right, I mean, I guess we'll just come back next turn. Looks like we're actually going to be able to go into the Golden Grid Ape, I guess, as long as I avoid physical orbs right here. Huh, we'll see. All right, guys, we just got smoked. Oops. We'll come right back in. I did not expect to see that. What? Bro. All right, gamers, we're back. Silliness. All right, god damn it. This time, look how low Goku Black's HP is. God damn it. Man. I really want to take advantage of GT Goku getting the additional supers right at the start, too. I'll probably just... We'll worry about transforming the Super Saiyan 4 Goku in a second. Let's just try and get some footage here for GT Goku. Damn. Okay. My Super Saiyan 4 goats, we got smacked. That was a lot of damage we took. Between, dude, well, I guess to be fair, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku didn't get caught the turn before, it would have been fine. That Zamasu doesn't even really hit that hard, only 2.8. It's just that that's the weakness of these guys right here. Or the LR gods, right? You get to their second turn in base without transforming, and they're not anything spectacular at all. The first turn, they're very good with the 77% damage reduction, but then after that, not really so much. Alright, we're not really going to be able to get many super attacks for GT Goku. Again, we're kind of on the, what I call, like, the off rotation this time. It's all good, though. It's all good, though. Again, we're eventually going to settle into the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and probably Grade 8 Vegeta in slot 1, and GT Goku will just kind of become, like, a floater. Alright, so we're only going to get one super right here, but, well, I mean, one super is better than none, I suppose. Alright, that time we're at 21 million for the first super attack. Remember, Goku's stats are going to go up quite a bit once, you know, like, the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus come out, too, right? And they're both kind of, like, shooting out that two-turn support and stuff like that. Like, things are going to be going a lot better. Alright, we'll just keep coming back for Goku turns. Alright, guys, here we are in this rotation. For this first video, I'm just kind of like focusing in just completely on Goku. But funny enough that Vegeta on his first turn, he was able to get the 4 super attacks needed to get the active skill. Now that is not something that you would see way back in the day, right? So having these guys on Grade 8 power is going to be really good too, because we're going to have just like orbs aplenty all over the place. Alright, so I would like to just maximize Goku. Let's just do this. Let's clear a bunch of these rainbows and these tech orbs, and then maybe that'll get us a nice amount of STR orbs for Goku. Now, we'll get 7. I mean, 7 is still good. 7 is also going to get him a 70% chance to crit, right? Which is fairly sizable, fairly decent right there. And we'll be able to get 7 for GT Vegeta. Yeah, remember, one thing about Rainbow Orb changing is that it really does allow many characters to eat on rotation, right? I think Rainbow Orb changing is very, very powerful. Alright, Goku's link set. Let's take a look at this. So Goku has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, GT, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So let's go ahead and hit that. We'll see how this is going to look. Definitely going to be good for us, by the way, to save the active skills. Even if we could get like an early active skill for Goku or Vegeta, we definitely are going to want to save that, because remember, once the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gokus come out and they start doing their two-turn support, that is going to be huge. You know, you're going to feel the biggest attack support impact from AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's going to be for, like, you know, counters, like, you know, AGL Super Vegito, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's super attack counter, and then active skill attacks, right? So, like, those TUR active skill attacks will be massively more impressive if we have AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku at first. All right, so 19 million right there, sure. Go ahead and drop that. Now we are going to get the guaranteed additional super right here. So this is now a 3rd super attack. If we get the Hidden Potential System additional super right here, we will be able to have access to his active skill next turn. But again, we're not going to start popping those until we don't get the Hidden Potential System. Damn, okay. Kind of bad luck a little bit right here. We'll see how things are going to go, I guess. Now, we'll get to him, but I do probably think that the GT Vegeta is better. Because I think that he is, number one, going to be able to carry his defense across teams. He'll still be restricted in terms of his damage, but it's certainly the defensive aspect of these characters is definitely much more important than just the damage aspect, right? All right, guys, what happens here? Oh, you kidding me? He saw his intro up though. That was one Super Saiyan 4 Goku, dude. Can I, like, go one day with just, like, that average luck everyone speaks about? Bro, I mean, these kids will get on here and they're, you know, let's write the fucking essays. Your luck is very average, bud. And then, I mean, I'm playing and I'm like, damn, I fucking don't really see that shit in my findings here, man. Where's that average luck at? Dude, what is up with me getting super in slot 3? Dude, these kids, I'll get out there and they'll just be like, yeah, man, just float them. They're safe. Oh, word? Bro, at the bosses, it feels like they got a 50-50 right. They're super in a slot 3, man. Those bastards are peppering slot 3 constantly, man. Can't hide shit. This is why, like, people go, oh my god, he hates on, like, I don't know, who? AGL Super Vegito? Because he dies supers? And it's like, well, bro, because, dude, you can't hide these fuckers, man. The bosses know. They know, man. They're like, oh, slot 3. There we go. God. Why do you think I hate running Goku and Frieza so much, Dan? Dude, please, man. All right, anyway, OG-chan. Let's get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. All right, now we're gonna have to start floating GT Goku at this point. Oh, should we just transform Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Yes, we should. I mean, there's no reason to delay that. Because now, I mean, we're gonna have Super Saiyan 4 Gokus on each rotation, and shit is gonna start to get very, very silly. I'll hit this. I would like to conserve orbs for GT Goku. It's his showcase after all. We'll hit this. Now Goku's stats are going to go up a little bit compared to what we saw. 9 is good. So that's a 90% chance to crit, by the way. So now, I mean, we have a EGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku on each rotation. The team just explodes in power with double Super Saiyan 4 Goku going on, right? So each, like, rotation, every character is getting the extra damage reduction support. They're getting the extra defense. Then, of course, when Goku super attacks, he's giving attack and defense for 2 turns. So it's like the Giant 8 Power Team is definitely going to be pretty good, but it's also pretty static, I think, in what we're going to do with it, right? Again, with just kind of like these setups that look exactly like this. People like running in Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, you know, if you're farming for Twitter clips, that, of course, can be fun. Of course, you know, for sure. But just running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and, you know, Grid 8 Vegeta, you know, slot 1, that is definitely the smart way to run the team. And then we could run one of the Vegetos, I think, as a floater. With double AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think they will be fine. I mean, we just saw Super Saiyan 4 Vegito eat a... I mean, that is a 4 million super right there that he ate fine, right? Like, so, he's still pretty good. Alright, so, you know, we're getting some... So the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus are going to stack stats, you know, give them multiple turn support. Alright, let's see what GT Goku is up to. Now he's up to 26 million. Obviously, much more with the, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gokus out and about giving the big-time support, right? Alright, here is his additional super, 27 million. When Goku comes back around, we'll be ready to pop his active skill, too. Because, I mean, we're getting closer to the end of this fight here. Oh, hidden potential system. Additional super. Beautiful. Up to 29 million attack stat. Pretty good. I think he's solid. He's good. He's an effective character. I think if I had to compare him to some of the nukers this year, I feel like Buhan and Tech Cell are probably better, right? But I do think that GT Goku, to me, kicks ass. I like what they've done with all of these nuking characters. Including, like, this Vegeta and stuff like that. Actually, is there a chance that we kill... No, we're not going to kill them beforehand. I would use this GT Vegeta's active skill. But I do want to make sure that GT Goku is going to be able to get his active skill rather than the GT Vegeta. So, alright, I'm going to come back. I'll just hit the 5 to lower our damage a little bit. I'm going to come back in 2 turns, and we'll have GT Goku pop the active skill, and see how we're going to look here. Alright, guys. So we get to this rotation. We're definitely going to have to make sure to get the active skill KO screen, which are pretty rare, but also pretty fire. I guess we could probably set up the tech orbs for Goku once this turn actually plays out a little bit. So let's drop the active skill here. Now, remember, I went over this. I'm just going to flip over to look at the active skill for him one more time. But this is the first time we've seen this, right? Which is this buff just specifically for the active skill on a TUR, right? So rather than, like adjust, like just as far as I understand, literally just adding a table into the database. Rather than do that, they're like, you know what we're going to do instead? We're just going to give them a line in their passive. And it's like, okay. The good thing about this character is that their super, the condition for supers was very easy to play around with. Just give them additional supers, right? So, I mean, the earliest we could do this is actually turn 3. We could do this with turn 3. We did actually see that a second ago with the GT Vegeta on his second turn, right? So that's pretty good. And then it'll massively raise time temporarily and does ultimate damage to the enemy. And then remember, we're going to get this right here. So it is going to be a guaranteed crit. This is a difference between Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, you know, GT Goku's active skill, and the Vegeta. Vegeta actually does not get guaranteed crit on his. Remember, we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku from last rotation. His 2-turn massive support is activated, which means GT Goku's going to do some delicious damage right here. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but I guess to be fair, I mean, we are now in an era where bosses are rocking, you know, 500 million HP. And, like, I love this Goku Black and Zamasu fight now for showcases. Number 1, because they could do big damage, but number 2, they can really last a long time, which I think is really huge for, like, a showcase setting, right? So, alright, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll be able to get all these tech orbs for GT Goku. A lot of orbs. Yeah, we'll get up to 10 right here. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's go ahead and hit that. Remember, he is going to link up fairly well next to Goku, up to basically 800k defense at the start of turn. GT Goku, I mean, as far as I'm aware, he is, like, tanking. I mean, we could get up to, like, 5 million supers with GT Goku tanking for almost nothing. This is Grade 8 Vegeta right here, so we are good. Yeah. Especially on this team. This team is, like, crazy, by the way. This is a very good team. You have one slot, which you could use for, you know, Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku, AGL Limit Breaker Vegito, Int Kid Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Like, one of those types of characters. One more Giant 8 power buff for this team that's, like, a competitive option. And this team is actually, like, really stupid. Because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Grade 8 Vegeta in slot 1 next to this guy, they're not dying, dude. Like, it's not happening. So, I don't know, man. I do not know. All right, let's see what GT Goku gives us right here. All right. And GT Goku is going to hit us with the 28 million right there. That's just on his first super, okay? So we could keep going. You know, he's got the ability to at least do one more at minimum. Oh, wait, Okay, and then here's this one. Okay, so we got the hidden potential system additional first, I guess, for some reason there. I'm actually not really sure what that interaction was, but we got the hidden potential system additional. Yeah, I guess because of, like, using the active, and, like, then we get orbs after the active, it kind of created, like, a weird interaction. But unfortunately, we got the hidden potential system additional normal. Still some pretty good stats there and stuff like that. I guess we might as well just get Vegetas in here as well, since we can, right? Let's just play Vegetas, and then if we get another rotation with Goku on this team, we'll probably play it. After that, I mean, I don't know. We do need to get his active skill KO screen. And then I guess I'll also... I probably would like to just, like, see a run, maybe with Goku not on full Giant 8 power. Guess we could do that. Alright, guys, we're coming in. I just wanted to get a run. Just, like, not necessarily, like, alright, guys, here we go. We're gonna load up either in either direction, right? Like, full, great, like, okay, I'm explaining this bad. I just wanted to build kind of, like, a competitive team for this fight. You know, we do have a couple of Grade 8 power characters here, but not, like, a ton, right? we can kind of see how Goku is going to work in this fight. Now, one reason I picked this fight specifically, this blue Goku's super attack damage really doesn't get, like, it's not that high, but, I mean, a lot of these big boss fights currently, the super attack damage is not, like, as crazy. There's specific windows, right? Like, Int Hit, you know, gets that window where he gets really strong. The Goku Black and Zamasu fight we just did, they get that window right at the end where they get really strong. Dokkan didn't actually just, like, flip the numbers way up, right? Where it's like, you know, you look at, like, you know, the Fusion Zamasu meta, and then we go into the 9th anniversary, and bosses are supering for triple the damage that Fusion Zamasu was. We didn't get something like that this year, right? The power creep is not nearly as high. What they really did, I guess more so instead, was boss HP. They said, watch this. And the bosses have, you know, quintuple HP or some shit like that. So, alright, we'll be able to... Okay. Not a great start there. It's fine. Alright, let's see how we do. We didn't get a ton of orbs right there, but... now, Goku, what changes with it not being full Giant Ape power is going to be now he, you know, so he gets 77% defense and 20% damage reduction per Giant Ape power category character we're going to have, right? So, like, here, we are going to only have one instance of that rather than two. I think with both, like, if he's got the full rotation of the GT Hero or Giant Ape power, I think he's looking quite good. Oh, actually, are we going to eat a super attack right here? Goku starts out pretty weak, though. This is not, like, a scary super. This is, like, 2 million or something like that. This super attack right here. I've seen a lot of people, like, show turn 1 tanking feats in here, and it's like, Goku builds into his damage. He is not scary turn 1. What I'd like to see... Okay, nice. We're getting a lot of supers. That's good. Remember, every super attack, 50% attack and defense, immense damage, and we massively lower defense. Lowering defense, of course, is pointless, but whatever. It is a super. Okay, well, I mean, sure. This will be good to see. Although, remember, Goku is not really, like, hitting hard. Yeah, okay, so, like, no damage right there. Alright, I want to see how Goku is doing, not even against the super, right? Because remember, GT Goku and GT Vegeta, I mean, they're not slot 1 characters, duh. But I want to see how GT Goku is going to handle business. Oh, I don't have the intro for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, actually. Oh, I'm so silly. Whatever, it's fine. But I want to see how Goku is going to tank, like, once we get to, like, turn 5 and stuff like that, right? Alright, this is going to be a very long turn of a lot of super attacks, so we'll just come back next turn. Alright, guys, we're on to our next rotation, so remember, this kid is going to slowly start getting a lot stronger, by the way. So we're really going to have to be very, very cautious of this blue Goku. Like, once we get to next turn, turn 5, he's going to be looking a little bit nastier. So, alright, there's going to be plenty of orbs for us here. I'll hit this, so that should connect a couple of those physical orbs for us. And that'll get us up to 7. Okay, so let's still hit that right there. I did bring Tech Gogeta. Dude, every time I feel like I'm running Tech Gogeta these days, I feel like we're getting Tech Gogeta. In slot 7, which sucks. Because I bring him so we can get the damn Scouter, dude. I mean, I guess, to be fair, though, this blue Goku, he's pretty much usually only super in slot 1 or 2. Both the blue Goku and the blue Vegeta are very aggressive in their super attack patterns. So, you know they're going to be pepper in slot 1 with that shit, right? But kind of like the point of this was, I want to see how GT Goku is going to handle his business. When we're going to be sitting here on, like, turn 5. Like, is GT Goku going to be fine on turn 5? Because if so, you know, I'm going to think a little bit more highly of him. Compared to... I mean, I still think he's going to be super good on Giant Ape Power. But show me how good you're going to be if we're running you know, without it. And then after this run, I think I kind of just want to do one run where we get him... getting the active skill KO screen. I just want to get that in the video as well. Okay, sure. Still at double digits. All right, we'll come back turn 5. Let's see. Yep, looking good so far. All right, guys. We're alive. Goku turns the pressure up pretty effing fast. Okay, so I don't want to use Vegeta's Great Ape. It would be exciting to be able to see it, but one of the ways this Goku gets a bit scary is when he supers, he gets an 80% attack buff. If we go into the Great Ape, that will remove that. Remember why we're here, is to see how Goku can handle tanking, basically in slot 2 against a strong boss. This will heal us to full, which we want. Oh, shit, but that's 7 right there. Okay, that's good. 7 is good. I guess let's pop. I guess we'll play it. We'll play. Let's not skip his active skill. Let's see what Goku does against that normal right there. Now, Goku is an Earth protecting hero, by the way, right? Goku is. So we are going to be getting support from Tech Vegito right here. I mean, I don't really mind that so much, just traditional support. So that's fine. So, all right, let's see how we're going to be able to do right here. I did, by the way, in case you guys didn't realize, I went into Tech Vegito mostly right there because we had no HP. Dude, we got walloped by Goku in the last turn. It's just like, this fight is a little odd, but it's Goku, you know, he could do some shit. Goku is not a fish boss, right? So we just throw this into the bucket of showcase fights. I plan on doing, you know, I'm gonna, GT Goku and Vegeta, you know, they're gonna be a big part of our GT Hero run, right? So, all right, there's double digits. So, you know, without the full Giant Ape Power GT Hero team, I don't really care to see Goku against a super. I just want to see how Goku is going to do right here against this normal. Goku is fully built up right now. Goku is at max power. So we could see how GT Goku does against that. All right, now remember, every super attack he does is giving him extra defense. That's big. So the hidden potential system would be huge. We get it. And it's a super. That's big. Big, 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 big. I'd like to see Goku take double digits right here, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't have any instances of 2-turn support, right? I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, double digits, nice. Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. So there's that. I think at this point, we can probably just get GT Goku's active skill KO screen. And I think we are good to go at this point. We've seen everything GT Goku has to offer. I mean, he's not like the most flashy character ever, but I mean, a character that we could use that's rainbow orb changing is certainly effective. As like an EZA PHY, I think the level of power that this guy and GT Vegeta are at is pretty good. And they're definitely nice additions, mostly to the Giant Ape Power team, but, you know, we could probably YOLO them here on some of these other teams. Now, remember, we didn't have GT Goku's full buff up, but we did have him, you know, at least with one other character, Giant Ape Power character, that Great Ape Vegeta, which had helped us. Mainly, though, with that, remember, we're not really able to just, you know, maneuver our rotation super easily against this Goku with the way he's set up. So, all right, there was that. Let's just go ahead and get the active skill KO screen, and I think we are good with the GT Goku here. All right, guys, we're just over here in a Dokkan event. We're using the Giant Ape Power team. Just want to go ahead and we could just, I mean, get kind of this like weird little situation right here. You know, just more footage in the video. And then next turn, we'll go ahead and pop the active skill. And we can get the KO screen. You know, very rare KO screen. Although, with how frequently we'll be able to have access to the active skill nowadays for both GT Goku and Vegeta, we certainly will see their active skill KO screen a little bit more often than we did back in 1992 when these characters first came out, right? So, all right, here's that. That's just, you know, again, just more footage of GT Goku. Let's come back next turn. Let's get that elusive active skill KO screen. Yeah, chat, that looks good. That is a good one. That is definitely one of the best KO screens we've got right there. That shit looks really clean. Goku's hair is still moving, by the way. I will forever say that's disrespectful what they did to Super Vegito. 10th anniversary Super Vegito. Just let that finger keep wagging, man. No reason to take away that finger wag. What were they thinking? Couldn't tell you. All right, there we go. There was the GT Goku. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, there was the GT Goku, the EZA GT Goku. Let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's a pretty effective EZA. Not really seeing anything that I don't hate. But again, I don't really mind restrictions. Unlike Dokkan Fest LRs, it's like, what are we doing? Are we stupid? But on like an EZA TUR right here, like, nah, this is fine, man. All right, so this is Battle to Become the Strongest. Super Saiyan Goku GT. Leader skill here is GT Hero or Goku Family. Category key 3 and 170% of stats. So definitely a reasonable leader skill there. Passive skill Pure Power. He gets 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Then when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 30% attack, 20% defense, and 10% crit per orb he gets. Right? So, having pretty much at all times like a 70% chance to crit at least is definitely going to be pretty good, right? With him being a rainbow orb changer, we are going to see him easily able to get a lot of these orbs too. With 3 key spheres, he's super effective against all types. And then with 5 key spheres, he gets a guaranteed additional super. Per GT Hero or Giant Ape Power category ally in the turn, minus himself, he gets 77% defense and 20% damage reduction. So if we're running him on full Giant Ape Power, he's going to be very competitive defensively for sure. All right, capable of eating, plus 4.5 million supers, especially if we consider that that team is just covered in AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku's umbrella, basically at all times. I mean, unless it's, battle hard and formidable foes at the start of the fight or something like that. We know how that's going to be. Then, on his first rotation, Goku gets a guaranteed additional super, which obviously is going to be very good. That'll help him get his active skill, much faster, especially compared to back when he came out in 2021. And then when activating the active skill, he gets a 350% attack buff for the active skill, and then he gets guaranteed crit temporarily. So that's pretty good. His active skill right there is All Out Kamehameha. He could do that after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle. Mastery raises attack temporarily and does ultimate damage to the enemy. And then again, it basically gets him that other 350% attack and crit right there too. His 12 key super attack is the Kamehameha. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and then massively lowers enemy defense. 12 key multiplier, 150%, okay. Link set is Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, the Saiyan lineage, Kamehameha, GT, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Best linking partners are as such. I mean, here's Big Daddy right here. This guy's obviously good. Daima Goku is good, right? So, I mean, he does link up. There's the GT Vegeta who's good. Namek Goku is at least an effective option if it's a long fight, right? So, this Goku, right, with kind of his just like generic Super Saiyan link set, is going to work pretty good right there. So that's definitely solid. Okay, so there's all of the details for Goku. Let's go ahead and swap over and just take a look at the categories that Goku is a part of here. So he, of course, is on the GT Hero team. Now, I'm thinking GT Hero is likely to have a big-time year. I think that, just judging off the fact that they literally came out and said, yeah, Daima is essentially, well, I don't want to paraphrase, but, the spirit of GT, I guess you could kind of say, is what Daima is, right? And especially what, happens at the end of Daima. So, I do think we're going to see a lot of GT stuff this year and probably a lot more Daima stuff coming out this year. So I think GT is going to be a major theme. Get ready for that. All these GT Hero characters are just going to be getting buffs, right? Then Goku is also on the Pure Saiyan category team. Of course, we know how busted this shit always is, right? Oh, every Goku, Vegeta, Broly, you know, just craziness, right? Goku is also on the Goku family category team, too. A lot of crazy options always at that time. Although, basically, any team related to Goku and Vegeta is very good right now because both 10th anniversary tag LRs are on it, right? Then Goku is on the Super Saiyan category team, and again, every single one of these, we're going to see those tag LRs present for all these categories. Goku is also on the Kamehameha team, which of course is pretty good right there. Kamehameha, pretty solid team at this point. Goku is also on the Turtle School category team. That, of course, looking better than ever, which is good. Okay, pretty good. There's Turtle School. Goku is also on Giant 8 Power. Now, this is a legitimate team, which is pretty crazy considering... Yeah, wow, dude. Giant 8 Power is actually, like, really good. And it's had one new unit in the last... I mean, what, dude? Like, 12 plus 5... Last, like, 17 months, we've had one new character added to it. That's not an EZA. And that's the 10th anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, I mean, looking at this screen right here is proof that if they want, like, they legitimately can make any team good at any time if they want to, very easily. It's not tough to do, right? So, Giant 8 Power, for the first time in quite a long time, is very good. Very good. Then Goku is also on the Bond of Friendship category team, okay? Still waiting for this to get a legitimate leader skill, by the way. Then Goku is down here on Accelerated Battle. Yeah, yep. This is the Accelerated Battle category team. Okay, perfect. You know, so we can run him on Glorio's team, I guess. Then Goku is also on, Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So, you know, the Goku and Vegeta kind of function similarly to, like, the LR Gods or something like that, where they have this active skill that just puts them on a lot of different category teams, which is good. So we have that. Goku is also on the Bond of Parent and Child as well. Pretty good right there. Bond of Parent and Child, I'm waiting for that one to get a big-time leader for sure. Goku is also on the Earthbred Fighter category team. So, of course, he is on the 220% for the LR Tech Super Vegito. And then finally, Goku is down here on the Earth Protecting Hero category. Both him and Vegeta are on this category, right? Let's see. Yeah, both of them are on Earth Protecting Heroes. Pretty good. Pretty good. So there they are. So let me know what you guys think of this EZA GT Goku. I like him. I think he's pretty effective. Going to be very easy to run on a GT Hero team, which I do think GT Hero is going to be it's going to be a real team. I think I am kind of looking at the landscape. I'm wondering if either Daima or GT is Golden Week. That's kind of where I'm sitting here right now. If Daima is Golden Week, by the way, I mean... Anyway. Yeah, so, you know, this guy should be a very effective character all year. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.